game is mine, the game is mine, the game is mine.
Yeah, alright, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. It don't stop. Yeah, we tackling life obstacles over here. I got Life Obstacles Team right here from 1490 AM. I got Miss Doreen Berts right here. Yeah, I got J.R. Washington. And I got Gerri Knight. I don't have Brenda Vereen. She didn't make it tonight, but she's in great spirit with us, you know, and great lady too, you know. But I'm right here. I'm with a magazine from Life Obstacles also. Can we get a close-up of that?
That's right.
Yeah, we got it. We good. Yeah. Now, yeah. Now, I really appreciate you all coming on board. Thank you, Doreen. Now, Doreen, we got a relationship. We know Doreen for a few years now. You've always been successful at what you do. So this is no surprise.
All right.
Okay, 1490 AM on-air personality.
That's right.
Talking about life.
Life in general.
How did that come about?
Well, our team has been pushing it hard for a long time, and we know that between all of us, it's 4 of us, somebody's always calling us for advice or information. And so we said, we need to just start putting this public. You answer one question, you answer 2, 10 people ask you. Why not just make it a forum where we just answer the questions and let's just address the community, because maybe a lot of other people are having these issues too. So we, you know, from a breakfast, we end up having just conversations, and we just took it and just kept going. And we became
you all would have breakfast and meet together and talk.
Yes,
and then your friends would call you.
And Chef Gerri Lee would do all the food. We appreciate him.
Chef Gerri Lee.
That's right, Gerri Lee.
Okay.
Chef Gerri Lee will bring it together. And so we just started conversations, and it's been since 2011.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you figure that this would come out of it? Or
no, we didn't.
You had no idea.
But we know some had to birth out of it, because between being on the phone all day talking to people, because we are social workers, we are family advocates, we do run a nonprofit organization, and all this birth from that.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes.
From your outreach in the community.
Outreach,
so it's just a seamless thing. We
right.
do this anyway. We might as well bring it and make it a real platform.
Definitely.
Okay, so when you first came with Life Obstacles Team on 1490, you know, AM, when you first came with it, you know, how did you come up with some of the things you wanted to tackle and talk about? Was it because of those questions you were getting, or you would come up with themes and address it?
Well, basically, we started an email to ask people to ask us questions. So when they started asking questions, we noticed the overload.
Okay.
Hey, let's start addressing these on the air so that people can just really...
Oh, you started an email chain at first.
Yes, an email chain.
That was real smart and intelligent. Yeah,
so
database.
the email chain created it. So we took all the questions from our emails. They got typed out, and we started addressing them during our show.
Okay.
And so, yeah. So
now,
that way,
you all have affectionate titles that you took on: the Life Changer, the Life Builder.
Life Changer.
That's
the Life Builder.
Now, I need you to go into it and tell me, what do you mean? Okay, you're the Life Changer.
That's right.
You're this beautiful woman, so I know a lot of ways you could change a lot of lives. Let's get that out the way. But what do you mean by it?
Well, the Life Changer is somebody that actually enhances the quality of life. And so I do that. I'm a court advocate. I've helped a lot of families regain reunification of their children.
You're a court advocate?
Yes, I go to court, I advocate, work with families in order to help them be able to regain their children back custody. Our thing is, our children are being removed from the community. We should have a say-so in helping them to come back home. And so being able to be a court advocate, to be the voice of our families, have helped a lot of reunifications. And it's a blessing, because those kids that I've advocated for, those families, they still reach back to help us because they remember what you've done for them. Our magazine is in 7 states because the families that we have worked with, they push that magazine everywhere. And they don't charge us anything because they know the value of what we have done for them.
All right. That's dope.
And
yeah, we changing lives. That will change your life. You bring your child back into your family, to the family. Like, yes, thank you, I appreciate it. No, we had numerous people who faced those challenges, you know, where their children got taken from them, you know, and taken out the home. You got to know that
system, yes.
So you're one of those angels.
All right, that's what I'm called. They always call me the angel.
They always call you that? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's solidified now. You done heard it. Yeah, all right. Okay, the Life Changer. That fits. Now we got J.R. Washington, Mr. Washington, the life builder.
He's a life builder. I got to speak on him.
I'm the life builder.
Tell me
I got to
about
speak
that,
on him
Mr.
real
Life
quick,
Builder.
though,
Okay.
Because we call him the life builder because whatever you start a block, he will complete the task to make sure it becomes a total foundation.
Okay.
So that's why we call him the life builder.
Okay.
If you got an ideal, he gonna build it. If it's good, Mr. Washington is on point in making sure your vision is a reality, long as you're serious. Go ahead, Mr. Washington.
That's true, too. I like what she said there because that's what it's all about. I mean, if you got that vision, that's what I want to see come true. So we got to push it. So that's what I do. I encourage people to pursue their dreams.
Okay.
If you got something that you want to do, I tell them write it down on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Write your vision down on a piece of paper because that way you can complete that vision that you have.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know. So I got a vision, but they don't write it down.
Right.
So you got to write it down.
So were you one of them types who believed in the vision board?
Oh yeah, I'm always a vision board. I'm always looking at it.
So you have one.
Yeah.
So that's the true science.
Right, that's a true thing.
That's a true
You got a vision
science.
board, you got to have it, because that's the only way you're going to succeed in life.
Yeah.
You want to be successful, you got to write your vision down to make them come true.
Right.
And you work on them every day. So
In spite of all
giving them
things,
confidence,
you work on it.
Right.
In
You
spite of
know,
all that hits you, you work on
right,
it.
you still go through it. Giving
That's
you
right.
confidence or just holding a conversation with a person, giving that confidence to believe in themselves to get out and do it. I never thought I'd be a personnel, radio personnel.
That's
but
right.
I'm here doing it. You know,
Because
I
the
love
Spirit
it.
called you to
Right.
do what you do
Told
best.
me to do it. I got an opportunity to do it, and I took advantage of it and ran with it.
That's right.
So I'm enjoying it. Like now I'm sitting on your show.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
appreciate
You know,
that.
never
Thank
knew you
I
had that
appreciate
opportunity.
that.
That's right.
Television
I
time.
appreciate
That's
that.
right.
I
That's
really
true.
appreciate that. Now, Gerri, you with the Life Changer and the Life Builder.
And I am the life engager.
The Life
right.
Engager.
Yes.
We freestyling, you just coming over there. You had that. Well, we freestyle. Because I'm about to.
That's me. That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You know, so I engaged, I like to
People.
say I'm the tail end of Doreen and JR and Brenda.
Okay.
You know, so I like to get everybody to get involved and engage them into what we're doing.
Okay.
That's right.
And, you know, and I tell
That sounds like a
people,
workhorse.
Right. Yeah, they work me to death.
All Jerry got to do is bring a box of chicken, everybody happy.
Oh,
She
okay.
engaged everybody.
Okay.
You know, so I'm the one to say, you know what, y'all got a plan? Let me hook you up with Doreen and JR and see what we can do with that.
That's right.
You know, come on and get
She bring people
engaged.
together.
So
You know,
hold on.
so-
That doesn't go lost on people being a bridge to their vision.
I'm right.
to their
I'm that
success.
link. I'm that link.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
I'm that link out in the community.
Yeah.
That's
So,
right.
you know, I sit in the back and they be like, come on, let's get in the front. No, let me see what y'all doing, and then I'll bring my little own thing in it.
That's right.
So if you ever listen to us on the show, I'm like literally quiet because I'm trying to piece everything together.
Right.
As JR be saying, I be doing other stuff. I do be on Facebook though, but
What you be doing? So you be live? Why it be live? You be actually researching, looking.
well, you know, because you know when Doreen is doing her thing, and you know I'm over there, you know,
Engaging.
I'm engaged, and I'm trying to
Yeah,
get these people. Come
I
on,
get you.
know,
I
right, I'm
get
trying
you.
to
That's very
engage.
important. Yeah.
That's right.
That's very important.
You know, then I'm taking. Yeah, I'm like, right. See, that's me. You know, I got to take the pic. You know, I got to take the pictures too.
Okay.
You know, so I take the.
Oh, you are
pictures.
fully engaged.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm doing a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
So,
right.
you know, we boil down, we
Right.
like having a good time.
Okay.
And that's one thing we try to do. When people come to the show, we
I was
want
gonna
them-
ask you,
Right.
yeah, like,
We
are you
family.
lighthearted? Because
Oh, yeah,
you know,
man.
because to sit up there and like, you know, just like,
No.
Well, if you know Auntie Brenda, you know we don't be like no.
yeah.
You know,
okay.
Brenda bring it
Let's
on.
speak on. Let's take
You
a
know.
minute to speak on Brenda. Brenda is evangelist Brenda Vereen.
Right.
And
Oh, she's an
is-
evangelist.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's an evangelist.
Did not know that, but she's got a very high spirit too.
Yes, she
That's
does.
right. And she says she don't have to use her title; it's in her walk. So she
Okay,
said got,
yes.
that walk is in them.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, it is.
And
She
Brenda's
is-
our life enhancer.
That's right, because
Okay.
Brenda gonna tell you how it is. She said she got Jesus on one end, but she gonna tell you that old school on another end.
Okay.
She gonna tell you reality.
She gonna give you the
Right. She give you the real deal, though, whether you like it or not.
Right, and then she gonna give right, and then she gonna give you a hug afterwards.
Oh, okay. Oh, she gonna break out the scripture on you. Oh, she. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Oh, y'all come with a full load on them then.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
If you
We
listen
got
to the
every
show,
corner covered.
You know, at the end of the show, she's our what we call a word of value.
That's right.
And she's always coming off the top of her head with one of the great word of value. Whatever topic we're talking about, at the end, you can believe it's going to tie into what we was talking about on the show.
On that word of value.
And it's awesome.
Now, Doreen, I'm told that you also do outreach into the schools.
Oh, yes. We are an organization.
Wow. So tell me about that.
Well, the Life Obstacle Team, you know, our organization is informing our children. So what they did was
I'm sorry, I hear you. You said what?
Our organization is Informing Our Children Incorporated. And so the Life Obstacle Team is the outreach team of Informing Our Children Incorporated. So we wanted to be a little different, unique. So we're the type of team and advocates and workers that we don't have to sit behind the desk. So we are the executives, actually, of Informing Our Children Incorporated.
Okay.
It's what executives come out and do actual labor. We know how to do our paperwork. It's not hard. We can do it in 10 minutes. We're so used to it. So we actually come out and we do outreach so we can make sure we're abreast. I'm a grant writer. I have to make sure that I know what's going on hands-on. I don't want to hear from a horse's mouth. I want to be the horse's mouth. And so we do outreach, and the Life Obstacle Team whole thing is moving our youth from problems to solutions, because our youth are different today. They have so many problems compared to what we used to have. And so at this point in the schools, we help our youth learn how to focus and put their stuff in concept and how to unify as a community in the classroom.
Yeah.
So we teach them bridge building, the value of each other.
Oh!
And now it's just how we can make a difference working together. So we have stopped bullying. We have stopped suicidal ideation.
Go ahead.
We have made them work together to understand the value of each other and how they need each other. And I think once you do that, we have had classes go from 1 to 10 in greatness, and so we are watching that happen. Even on the cover of our magazine, that's one of our, we keep our kids for life. We're not an agency, get a grant, and we don't talk to you. We had that girl since she was 10 years old. She's now 30-some years old, and she's an amazing. She went through our training, our outreach. She's an excellent accountant. She can do taxes, everything.
But I'm right here with some really great people that's changing people's lives, building people's lives, enhancing people's lives, engaging you in your life. Life Obstacles Team right here. Yeah. Now, before we went to the break, Doreen, you were talking about how you went into schools and you would speak with students.
Correct. We work with groups of students.
Groups of
So we can
students,
teach
all
them.
ages.
We go from 4th grade to 12th.
4th grade to 12th. So you
Yes.
deal with the 12th graders.
Yes, 12th
The
graders.
dope dealers, the shooters, the killers, the robbers. You know what I
But
mean?
they still, that's
Yeah,
right.
you
There's
know.
some great kids out there.
Okay.
They just need great support.
Thank
There's
you.
some great kids out there.
Thank you for
Right.
letting that be known, because
That's
you could have
right.
just left it at what I said. Yeah,
Nah.
them. You know, them. You
No,
know.
some great
You know, I was
kids.
ready to say, wait a minute, he taking that a
Right,
little
that's
too
what
deep,
I'm
ain't he?
Yeah, we got the good ones, of course.
got some good
But
ones.
see, that's the thing. We have to get past all that dirt and brush
That's
it
right.
off, and you'll see a diamond in the rough.
Right.
That's right. You do.
And so, you know, you take pride in that.
100%.
She does.
I do.
Yes,
I
Do
work.
you
go
take people in there with you? Of course, your team.
Oh, yeah, I have team. I get people that's been through some life obstacles to come back and troubleshoot and talk to them about, you know, this is the road of how I started, you know, and this is where you end. So, you know, people that's selling drugs and kicking drugs, you might be making money, but it's a lot more to it. We're destroying families.
Yeah.
And people always say, if I don't sell it to them, somebody else will. Well, you let somebody else will. And eventually, you know, our families are really broke. Our families are broke down because there's just so much going on, and our kids are strained out because our parents have lost the concept, which is so important, parents. Let your children be children. Your children should not be worried if the light's going to get cut off. I never knew my mother had a light bill. And so your children should not know your personal information. Let them grow up and just realize it was a relaxation in their life, because you got a lifetime to be an adult. You got a short time to be a child. You can't go back and relive it.
Yeah, you better say that, you
You
know.
cannot go back and relive it. So you got to let them just be kids. And you, as an adult, you worry about what needs to be paid and taken care of. Don't pass that stress to your children.
Now, your time and tenure working in the courts, working with families, reuniting families,
Yes.
those horror stories, those stories that you come across, are you sharing it with the children when you go to the schools?
I talk to them. I mean, we've been in existence 28 years. We're strong. This ain't brand new. And so we share all the stories with our youth and what's going on to let them know. Because having a baby don't make you a mother.
Exactly.
So some people might not have reunification. I've reunified children with another family member. Because I can't have you. I'm not going to babysit you once I reunify you, but I can see there's a need. The children need to stay within our structure, our neighborhoods. So why not work with the family to see who's the best candidate and recommend that candidate to the judge for those children to go with that family member and work out a plan where mom's part of their life, she's just not the main provider of their life.
Right.
We also tell our life story.
That's right.
You know, I'll go to the schools with Doreen, and I tell my life story to young women.
That's right. And so all of us have a story. Like the Life Obstacle Team has been through every obstacle you could think of, from the penitentiary to a drug addict to a prostitute, you name it. On our team, somebody sits on our team that has that experience.
Wow, so to be able to candidly share what you've been through.
That's right.
You know, you guys are the real superheroes.
We have been through it.
They call them heroes without recognition.
You
know? No, that's what they call them, heroes without recognition. But I commend you all, because it takes a lot to even have the gall and the desire to speak on what you all been through personally.
Oh, yes.
And to share it with someone else in hopes that they don't go down the same route and road. You know, that's just to be commended.
Oh, yes, trying to save them.
Right.
Trying to save them.
The whole object of the whole thing, to get them to understand, we don't want you to take the same road we took.
Right.
You know, we knew what it was like, but we don't want you to go through the same thing we went through.
Right.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't, because a lot of people like to bump their own head.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got to learn what life is all about by bumping your own head sometimes. So if you want to run in that door 20 times before you can figure you can just pull it open, then that's what you're going to get. But, you know, I got to commend them, because they do such a great job in the schools.
And you work with young women a lot, right?
Yes, she does.
Amen.
And men too. Okay.
I mean, especially with the little kids, man, she does candy for your thoughts. And to engage, how these little kids get engaged of doing this.
Candy for your thoughts.
Yes.
What's that about? That
Oh,
sounds
let
real
me
good.
tell you.
Hold on 1 second. Let him talk about.
Yes.
Hold on. Let him finish what Candy for the Thoughts is real quick.
Candy for the Thoughts. Candy for Your Thoughts is a comprehension session where you earn, you learn, and you're able to go to a gift shop and shop. And it's from everything from candy to T-shirts, socks. We get a lot of donations, and we put it all out, and they earn dollars. So they understand how to go shopping and spend their dollars, buying what you need, not what you want. And so Candy for Your Thoughts is a comprehension session that we use for all our students grade K through 12.
Wow, that's really dope.
Yeah.
You all got a question.
Yes.
So I got a question for my guy right here. So as a mature man and being able, did you guys start a life obstacles together, or was it something that happened and your woman was like, hey, I'm starting something, and then you got behind her and you pushed her? Was it that, or was it, y'all started life obstacles together?
Well, we started Life Obstacles together because we used to run a party center.
That's right.
And she called me one time and said, hey.
Touch of Elegance.
Right, the Touch of Elegance. So she called me and says, you got to get here. Because like you said, we were doing brunch. And everybody would come over, and by me being the janitor, I always tell people I was a janitor. I'm just walking around cleaning up. But, to start listening to what people were talking about, at the table, and it gave us that idea. So why don't we put this session together? So we started running these little sessions, and people started coming to the session that we had. And that's when it took off, and we decided to put a book together, on the stories that we've been hearing from other people. So that's how Life Obstacle really came about, just by taking and running with it. And I tell people, and I look at it now, because this is stuff that we go through every day. And people are going through something. If you come to this session and you listen, that's why I said,
you're going to take something.
Right, you're taking something out of there. So that may help you to understand where you need to be. And like I said, with a lot of kids that we get to now, the most thing we hear from them, I can't control my anger. So now we'll teach you how to control your anger and focus it somewhere else. So that way you ain't always got to be in trouble, that bad child. So that's the only problem I see with most of the kids. They got that anger problem. If you ask them, that's the first thing come out their mouth. I don't know how to control my anger.
Wow.
You know what else is valued? One of our, in our Life Obstacle team, was a registered sexual predator. And he had to tell, and I tell him, in our community, it's made up of all people. We can't judge the character of what it is. But he said something important to women. This is important, women. Quit letting your kids, teen age, babysit. because the hormones kick in, other stuff. If you're not letting your kids get out and be kids, you got them cramped in the house babysitting, you start your sexual predator of them and their siblings. Get a babysitter.
That's a great point.
He said, get a babysitter. He said, it's so important that you quit making your boys, 13, 14, keep watching the little kids. Get daycare. Because at a certain age, a boy or girl supposed to be out kicking it. They supposed to be having fun. You got them cooped up. Hormone changes are coming. It's not. You have set a path for them to make destruction. So he said it's so important, women and children. You could say that's your sister, but temptation hits the mind. He said it's so important that you get a babysitter for your children.
Yeah, that's a great point, Darren.
I think that's a big thing in the black community, whereas, you know, people have to go to work, people got to do this, people got to do that, and a lot of times we don't have the money to be able to get a babysitter, things like that, and then, because I'm not saying I was a victim of that.
Right, but it happens.
I had to go through that thing with my mom, because she was a single mom.
That's right.
You know, she wasn't a single mom as far as my dad being involved, but in the home, she was there by herself.
That's right.
So she had to run out and do something. I was the adult that had to go and watch my little sister.
But did you miss a lot of school?
I did. I didn't miss a lot of school. I didn't miss.
Some people do.
We actually had family that supported us.
You had resource.
But
yes.
I know what y'all speaking about when y'all say a young man should be playing football. He should be
outside.
Math, things like that.
And he shouldn't have to be at home giving his little 3 or 4-year-old sister a bath.
Everything,
things happen with them hormones. You see what I'm saying?
And that's what the gentleman said. He said you have to be careful of that.
Now, Doreen, you know, you all address mentally what's going on with people, but you're also in the physical realm. I'm hearing things about jump rope and jumping.
Oh yeah, we have an outreach called Healthy Jumping.
Healthy Jumping.
Yes. Going to be at the YHWS event
this year, yes.
Okay.
Yes, Healthy Jumping.
Tell us about that program.
Healthy Jumping is we wanted to bring people together to engage, and we said, what's simpler than a jump rope? And not only a jump rope, who haven't jump rope? So with the jump rope, we bring over 200 jump ropes. We bring bottled water. Sometimes we bring granola bars. We tell people, you jump at your own risk. You should know your health. We are not trying to be your medical doctor.
We always ask for for at least 30 seconds.
Yeah, we got to get the 30 seconds.
You got to jump for 30 seconds.
That's right. You know, jump roping is a whole total physical. You ain't got to do all this. A jump rope will build your whole body. It will tighten your stomach, your behind, help them kidneys stand. Everything stay in place. It start lifting you. People don't know a jump rope, 5, 6, 20, however you want to spend for it, because now they done made $1 jump rope $20.
So are you telling me that you hold events where you're dealing with not only the children but their parents and stuff too?
Yes.
And what are you like talking about life
obstacles? We actually do. We have conversations. We get a jump rope. People talk. We get people that I ain't jumped in 20 years. You give them that jump rope, they get busy. You be like, whoa. They be like, come on, y'all join. So I know we did global wellness. We had over 2,000 jumpers, and it was wellness.
Yeah, global wellness.
It comes every June.
We come every
global
June.
Wellness.
Global wellness. It comes
you want to hang around these type people.
I got to give props. I got to give props to Global Wellness because they have really took us on board. We partnered up with them, you know, doing this our first year out in the park.
And did 2 years now.
It took off like a rocket. But that came about just us, me being into the fitness world.
That's right.
And we wanted to do something instead of sit. I tell people sitting in the studio is one thing, but engaging in the community is another thing because we wanted people to see us out in the community. So I said, what a better way to do it? Like we said, we brought up that, healthy jumping.
That's right.
Jump rope to help. So we went out and we started doing it. It took off, and it's like, wow, let's keep this up. 30 seconds, you'll be surprised what 30 seconds can do to you. You wind up gasping for air. It is. It's a long time. And people don't realize.
You all are using the gifts that God gave you.
That's what it is. I like to see the engagement from, the parents to the kids, and they have so much fun. And we're looking for a big turnout this year coming out of the park. I think last year I did it, we had over 500 Frisbees. But you had to jump to get that Frisbee.
They was gone.
They was gone.
Wow.
That many people came over to jump rope, and most people said we'll be back next year to do it.
All
so
right.
we're really excited about it. And I'm really excited to be a partner with Global Wellness. Not only Global Wellness, but we also have
Jammin' Jumpers, our
Jammin'
partners.
Jumpers out of Canton, Ohio.
Wow, okay.
Big ups to them too, because they
Jammin'
really
Jumpers.
Jammin'
you know,
Jumpers, they're amazing. They're
right.
professional jumpers,
They're
and they come
professional
team
jumpers.
up with
They
us
come
to
and
do
team
it.
up with us to do
Yes.
it.
Have y'all worked with Recess Cleveland?
Never heard of it,
Never heard of them?
but we can.
Look into them.
That's right.
They'd love to partner with
Well,
you
if
guys.
they're out there, you want to partner us up with, come on with
Let's
it.
go, yeah.
You got a
we
question?
Go.
You got another question?
I got a question. I know you were talking about the kids, with the boys having to stay home and babysit like that.
Yes.
But I know you said you were working with families. Are you working with fathers that want to be involved in that too? Because see, a lot of this is a breakdown of not having a father.
You know what, though? A lot of fathers, our president, we let systems destroy our families. We let systems divide us, and so that's one barrier. But I tell women, we have to teach our young men, we're their first example, how to be men. And we have to set the standard. I tell people, I don't do deadbeat dads with my sons. You fathered, you going to father. I'm going to call you, what are you doing? Mother, set the standard. They know that ain't his baby. He's having sex, he can have a baby. It's a responsibility that lies before us. So, one thing is a lot of men that want to father, people try to give them a hard time. They have to learn, too. They didn't come with a set of directions.
No.
I taught my sons early, one day you might have to change a diaper. You might have to cook. So at least you know the skill. And so they didn't have to babysit because I didn't believe my children paying for me having sex. Go play, go have fun. So my children tell you they had a great childhood. They didn't know all this extra stuff because I watched other people and knew what not to do.
If
Yes.
somebody want to get in touch with you guys and be a part of your jumping and wellness
Yes.
activities, or even be a guest on your platform,
Oh, definitely.
how can they reach you?
They can just dial our main office at 216-916-9410. That's 216-916-9410. Our scheduler is Carolyn Cloud. Give her a conversation or shoot her an email at LifeObstacles1490AM at AOL.com.
Real quick, Ms. Doreen, give the people out there, that's dealing with life obstacles. There's so many obstacles that they can be dealing with.
That's right.
Maybe something that you just help somebody out with, give them some of the same encouragement.
I tell people, get true information. Don't get a guess. I guess this works. Connect with someone. I tell people, call our office at 216-916-9410. Talk to us. We've had a lot of experience. We've had a lot of experience with courts, judges. We've done travel doing stuff. Ask somebody that can really give you some true advice. And whatever you do, don't give up.